So as you've seen from the CAD drawing, I used everything. I cut these all exactly perfect. It's very important. This is the most important piece of the whole trailer, to make sure these are even, square, perfectly equidistant to the hitch. The most important thing for making sure your trailer tracks straight, doesn't bounce around, just doesn't cause problems. Shaking trailers is going to make bearings go out, cause all kinds of other problems. Okay, so I've got these pieces all laid out temporarily. Again, the two cross members are exactly the same length. These two side main rails are exactly the same length. So we've got these in place. I put these two together. I use just a regular framing square in here to get these level. I'm checking the top to make sure the top is flush. You shouldn't see any light under either one of those to make sure that's totally flat. I've shimmed things up here and there. I've got a laser level here that I'm making sure my floor is flat, so I'm not going to be warped or anything like that. A little extra preparation here will go a long way. So I've tacked this one in square at this corner, this one in square at this corner, and now I just temporarily set this piece over here. So this is the most critical measurement of the whole thing here. So I'm going to put the tape measure on here using the tape corner of the tape measure, or the corner of the frame, right in the center of the tape measure. Measure across here. This is 130 inches and a quarter. Yours obviously doesn't matter. We just want these two dimensions to be absolutely exactly the same. This is the most important measurement on the whole trailer. This one, 130 and a quarter. It's exactly the same. Now this didn't happen the first time. I put the pieces here, I adjusted them, I shimmed things, I double checked things just to make sure this is absolutely square. Once I got it perfectly square, I did 2 tacks, checked it. 2 tacks, checked it. I probably checked this about 6 or 7 times already. I'm probably going to check it about 10 times more. Because the one thing you can count on is that when you weld, the heat will move the steel. Once I'm happy with this, you can see this piece right here is just a temporary piece of steel. I'm just using that because the triangle is the strongest shape, and so that's going to keep this thing from racking. I have some clumsy moments sometimes, so if I trip over this, I'm not going to knock this out of square. I'm going to double, triple check things, even though I know this is level. I'm going to put this in here and make sure that this is touching at the same time all the way along. Make sure this is perfectly flat. Again, I'm just double, triple checking everything. Now that this is in here, I can start to weld the tongue on. As you can see, I have a 50-degree tongue up here at the front. I've chosen to go with CU Off-Road's really outstanding hitch connector here. That's a 3-axis pivot. It's greasable. These people are making fantastic products. Highly recommend this stuff. There's several companies out there, but CU Off-Road making great stuff. They've designed this to fit in here at 50 degrees. We can weld or bolt this connection. I'm going to bolt mine. In case there's any problems, I can unbolt it and change that out. But that's going to match there. I'll end up welding a plate on the end there. I like a sealed tube frame. Some people will drill holes in the frame if they're going to galvanize it. I'm going to paint the outside, and so I'm going to completely seal all of these tubes so no moisture, no anything can get through. Now, it prohibits me from running wires or anything through the frame because that's all sealed up, but that is the trade-off that I've chosen to do. So now that this is ready, it's all tacked up, I can start to weld some more of the structural pieces in place. But again, I'm not going to do any of my final welding until I have all my cross members, everything in there. Because every time I'm welding, things are moving a little bit.